An internet hoax tripped up McDonald's over the weekend when a photo of her. Still, though, how do we get to this point? Joining us this morning, early show technology expert Katie Linnendoll. Always good to have you here.
Thank you.
So you see a letter like this. One would hope it's a hoax. You can't imagine any company ever having a statement like that, especially McDonald's. But how did it grow so big, especially since it's been around for a while?
Right. And you have to understand, social media sites like Facebook and Twitter are great resources for sending and sharing information quickly and rapidly. But at the same time, on the flip side, they can also send misinformation and spread it like wildfire. And this is a perfect example of something happening of that nature. And I have to say, this isn't the first or last time that we'll see something false happen on Twitter. We see celebrity and individual death hoaxes happening all the time. But racial profiling for a big corporation is a huge scare for any company.
So basically, though, so you look at this, you talked to us a little bit about how information get out there quickly, but this has been out there since a year, actually. A full year it's been out there. Why now did it all of a sudden come out and make such a firestorm?
This is what's really interesting. So this particular photo, this letter, has actually been out there since July. Rumor, except when you use a social networking site, it's not like telling one person they tell somebody else. It's magnifying it by 10,000. And so it spread so quickly that people thought that it was happening in real time.
Got it.
So unfortunately, it went viral so fast that it got out of control.
So McDonald's looks at this, and they actually, this spread on Twitter, they responded on Twitter, which seems like kind of a smart way to do it.
They handled it correctly. And I say, if you're a big corporation and something viral, true or false, happens against you, you have to formulate a plan and you have to respond quickly. And in this case, McDonald's handled it correctly because they...
It's tough, though, moving forward for any company, whether it's good or bad, as you pointed out, to keep these things from happening. So what do you do? Is there anything you can do? Or even when you look at something like this, you know, if there's a little bit in your head that says, well, it seems a little fishy, what can you do to keep these hoaxes from spreading?
Right. Unfortunately, this isn't, again, going to be the first or last time we see an instance like this, but I think what we have to be as ourselves is better challengers. When we see information, just because it's on a website